Wilson Morales, Black Film TV. What's up, Corey?
My man, what's up, Wilson? How you doing, bro?
Good, good. Somebody was just reminding me that I think the last time we saw each other was in Brazil. You know,
Yeah, I'm always overseas. I'm in Germany now, so like it's yeah. We're always traveling and seeing each other. So.
We'll start calling you where in the world is Corey San Diego.
There you go.
Anyway, you've got this movie coming up. I've seen it a couple of times. I actually saw it before COVID,
Oh,
and I think this is a great movie. What did it take for you to get into Benny's character? I know that Chris Jackson was on the scene for a
yeah.
minute or so. So did you talk to him about this character, or had you seen it on Broadway before you played it?
Yeah, so this actually was the first musical I'd ever seen on Broadway. I remember seeing it in school. I also was living in the Heights around that time for a short period of time before moving to Harlem. And man, like I remember Chris Jackson and seeing Lynn and Olga as well. But I remember seeing Chris Jackson up there and going, "Yo, Benny, I'm literally living Benny's life right now. Like I'm living in the Heights and I'm watching in the Heights, and there's this brother who feels at home in this community that isn't necessarily, everybody might not look like him or have his same cultural background, but he still celebrates and lifts that community up because when one of us wins, we all win." And so it was in that spirit that like to be able to walk in Chris's footsteps. And I was mad because they didn't tell me he was on set shooting that day. I think we might have been in rehearsals during that time too. But no, I got the space to create this character and to allow myself to, they allowed us to take it on and give new life to it in this iteration of it.
Having said you lived in the Heights, what was that feeling like knowing that you got to shoot in the Heights? The pool sequence, Floridita, all those
Yeah.
areas that those areas as opposed to being on a sound stage or in Hollywood or in Atlanta.
There's nothing like it. There is absolutely nothing like being on location and feeling the heat, feeling the streets. The hydrants were literally open. People were literally on doing the bike crews, driving up and down the streets. The background, like the background actors were people of the community, in the community, which was a beautiful thing. High Bridge Park, I remember because I remember High Bridge Park. All of that. The bodega that I used to visit when used to go to every morning, it's still there and still same people. And so it's just like completely full circle, man. And an honor to kind of see that happen. It's Lynn's like this vision of his, and now it's come to life, not only on Broadway, but now globally, people will be able to kind of see this and see themselves in it.
Mm-hmm. You've worked with a lot of directors, and obviously you worked with the Sun Ensemble. What did you take from working with John, and having done this musical that you can take on to your next project?
Yeah, man, he is a true collaborator. He started out with the vision of this film, like a very clear vision. We had storyboards, moving storyboards during our table read. So while we were reading the script at one of the very first big table reads, our storyboards were playing in the backgrounds on different screens, and of while we were singing at the table too. We had to sing at the very first read through as well. And just thinking about like his mind is so facile and like his but has such an attention to detail. He understands the grand scope of filmmaking, but he also can come in and do you can have 96,000 and then also have champagne at the very end, which is a one shot that he just decided, what, let's make it this on the day. You know what I mean? Let's put everything else aside. Let's make it this. So the film kind of comes in like this, it starts here and it narrows in on these lives. And John is responsible for that. And I will never forget just the gift that he gave us of allowing us to be leading men and women and having a voice.
You guys did a great job. I love the scenes, 96,000 to the end of the movie. Keep it going wherever you're at. Stay safe, and we'll see you hopefully down the road in person.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hopefully. Good to see you.
Take care.
You too.